Yeah, welcome back to Two Gay Guys Play. That was an abrupt end last time. I kind of feel bad about it. Like, well, I guess just more fucking shit will happen tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, like, that's this game in a nutshell.
Right, yeah.
Like, just go through your Call of Duty game, fucker.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, the constable was here looking through the gate.
I think it's COD Blops 3 that you turn into a cyborg. And
What?
it's just shitty Human Revolution.
Oh, wow.
Like Advanced Warfare, I think you do get a mech.
Oh. Sure that's not called Titanfall?
I don't like Titanfall. Not super great. To be fair, like no one plays it anymore. It's like $10. It's the
They're
same
making
problem
a
with
second
Valve did.
one. There's posters, but they haven't officially announced it yet.
Jesus.
It's like things in GameStop like, pre-order now and get this! But they haven't even formally announced that it exists.
And it's at the same time, there are people that pre-ordered Duke Nukem Forever in like 1998.
Well, hey, I wish I would have done that with something. Like, I wish I had a pre-order from Final Fantasy Versus 13 to like go pick up somewhere.
From like 2007.
Yeah. You're like, give it to me now!
You should send a picture to Square Enix North America and be like, I should just get this for free at this point, right? I've waited longer than, a billion humans have been alive.
How many people have died in the past 10 years that were looking forward to this game, Square Enix?
Yeah, you should give it to all of us for free.
For surviving this long. There are going to be people this year to play that game who will finally be able to drive, and when the game was announced, they were in first grade.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't read.
I think my favorite comment
I think kids are smarter now. Like, we didn't learn exactly how to read until, like, first grade. Otherwise, it's just like, what are letters? in kindergarten? And how to count to 100, which I was like, my mind was blown. Like, how can kids do that? I could get to 12, and I was impressed with myself. And after that, I'm like, I don't know. And then, like, finally I got to 100. I'm like, oh, okay. So then it works like 98, 99, 100, 200, 300, 400. Does that make sense to me? There's a bunch of zeros. Who cares? And I found out there's a lot more to numbers. Like yesterday.
See, I remember I was, well, I don't exactly remember because we don't remember a lot when we're like 5 or 6.
You don't.
As I understand it, well, to be fair, I have a bad memory when it's not about Pokemon.
True.
But I just remember that my parents were always talking about, like, I was the worst. I got suspended a lot in, like, kindergarten and first grade.
How?
Because I was bored.
All right.
There was a point. I was apparently a very logical and stubborn child.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, doesn't it? That so we had an assignment to like color a page of like cats running around.
Sure.
I know
the story.
Oh yeah, and they were like, color the cats green. I was like, cats aren't green. Like, well, you're gonna do what you're told. And I'm like, you can take this green crayon and shove it up your ass. I was 5. I was the only person in the history of the county to be suspended from kindergarten at the time. And we went to the zoo the next day.
Hey, there you go.
I was like,
because you were right.
Yeah, because I was right. Because my parents were like, but cats aren't green.
Yeah.
You're telling him he's wrong when he's right.
Yeah.
So I got to go to the zoo.
Yeah. You're you're stifling his creativity. No, I'm not. You're making him be weird.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be that pretentious fuck. Like, for several years when I was a little kid, before we moved to a shithole in Virginia, I went to a gifted school.
So you were an X-Men.
Yes, basically. I mean, my superpower was being an asshole, apparently.
Being a smart, sassy asshole.
Yeah, like, basically, when you're 6 and you're telling teachers, you're wrong and I can prove it, they're like, either we're just going to put him on medication, or we're going to put him in a gifted school.
Yeah.
In my case, gifted school.
Oh, man, crank.
Meanwhile, for me, like, I would only get in trouble from fucking quoting movies at inopportune times and being too young to understand things. Like, our elementary school's lunch tables were just one long lunch table, and there was just 2 sides you would sit on or whatever. And I was like talking with a friend about how I just saw Liar Liar and how great it was, and I was like in 3rd grade or whatever the fuck. And there's that one scene in it where he's like asked to come into that board meeting and tell people what they really think of him, slash joke or whatever. And he's just like pointing at people and calling them things. He's just like, I don't remember any of them. Other than the last one, he gets to the lady, just points at her and calls her a slut. So I decided to do that. It was like went down the line, and I got to one girl, and apparently like an 8 heard it and was like, whoa, you can't say that to somebody. And I got taken to the principal's office like, do you even know what that word means? I'm like, fuck no, I'm just quoting a movie. And they're like, well, just so you know, it's not a nice thing to say. And Just don't do it again. I'm like, okay, whatever. But joke's on them because in 8th grade, she was dating a senior. So,
So it kind of worked out.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I was just calling it.
I calls them like
Yeah.
like it was very weird. As a kid, I was never allowed to watch movies that weren't specifically like Disney movies.
Ah,
So like I didn't see any of the movies you're not allowed to watch as a kid.
yeah.
Like, I didn't see Ghostbusters till I was like 13 or 14.
I mean, I didn't see it until I was,
20.
27.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. But you saw a lot of other movies that you like were
my
naughty
parents
for.
had me watching RoboCop at the age of 6.
That
which
is not a movie children
no,
should
it
see.
is not. Like, I'm not sure if I just accidentally saw it and they're like, well, too late. Buy the VHS and just have them watch it nonstop.
Oh, see,
I watch it now and I cringe. I'm like, ugh, no. But apparently back then, I'm like, this is fun.
Oh, why is this? Okay. Like, I saw that movie at 22, and I was just like, I'm too young for this movie. Like, holy shit. And there's a lot of kids who saw that movie
Yeah.
way too young.
Too many.
To be fair, they did market fucking toys of it.
That's true.
Like, when people are like, oh, they're marketing toys to children, I was like, there were RoboCop action figures, which is a movie no one under the age of, like, 45
Yeah.
should see.
I had a sweet RoboCop when I was like 7. I'm
Yeah.
like, the best.
See?
My parents got it for me. So I'm like, all right.
I'm not saying they're bad parents. I'm saying they're bad parents.
Well, I mean, they also, got me into Transformers and then got me Transformers the movie, which is the most, like, disappointing slash... Not disappointing, because it's great. It's horrifying, because I'm like, where's my favorite character? My favorite character is Wheeljack. He has one scene. He is dead, and somebody is dragging his dead body away. And at the age of 6, I'm like, no.
He's dead forever now.
I learned what mortality was.
Through Transformers?
Transformers.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is.
I learned about mortality through The Lion King.
Yeah, well, Mufasa does super die. I'm sure it's like, for a lot of people, it's that. And, like, XXXX.
Oh, there was a...
Well, that's where it goes.
Yep.
It's like either that or people watching Bambi. Like, well, people die.
Took me a while to, like, see Bambi.
I remember seeing it early on, and I haven't seen it since because I don't remember really fucking caring all that much.
Like, it was funny, because, again, I was in Virginia, which, as I would like to mention again, is a shithole.
And it was against your better judgment. / not your choice.
Yep, correct.
Oh, that's right, you have, like, the VATS thing.
Yeah, which I figured I should use and just have some fun. Nope. Alright, we're done. The thing that I was doing wrong is it's not a question of target them all and then you shoot them all. You just target them and keep firing.
Yeah.
Because it's not a question of, like, number of bullets.
Yeah.
Question of time.
Gotcha.
Like, I had a friend in high school whose parents were taxidermists.
Oh.
They do, like, the deer heads and shit for lounges or whatever. Oh, you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you now. What I'm gonna do?
Something with less recoil?
Yep, so there's another gun sitting over here that I'm gonna go grab. When they're like, you want to swap out your other gun for this one? No.
Now you do.
Now I do. Where were you? There you are.
There.
Yeah.
The deck is clear.
Get rid of this piece of shit. I don't want that. No.
Why did you hit the button?
Well, I never mind. It doesn't replace. Wait, is my other gun just magically gone now? Fuck.
Oh, well.
Whatever. Oh.
There you go.
That's fine. I'll take that. There. Jesus Christ.
Do you not know how buttons work?
Nope, not at all. Never figured it out. But yeah, her parents were taxidermists, and she was not allowed to see Bambi. Just period.
Okay.
They're like, we don't want you to think of us as villains. So she was just not allowed to watch that movie.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
That was the funniest shit in the world when I found out when I was like 16.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Where are we going?
I don't know where she went.
Oh, I have no idea where she went. Is she over here?
Should we go down this thing?
And where did she go? I don't see like
Down
a...
this?
Is that? Nope. Oh, this lift should get us below deck.
Is it the main thing here in the center? Yep.
Yep. Alright.
I have this crown. You take the other.
Thank you.
Got it. Cool.
I continually press X to continue playing a video game.
Yep. And yeah, we're just saying that if you show your kids RoboCop, you're a bad parent. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of, like, an inappropriate movie I saw as a kid. Like, the most like inappropriate movie was like a couple of Disney movies that are rated PG.
Yeah.
Shit like let me think of a good example. Oh, like The Black Cauldron.
That's inappropriate?
It's PG. I'm like, that's as close to inappropriate as I ever got.
Where are they all running away to?
I don't know. They're running over to the next episode of Two Gay Guys Play.
Oh, I saw what you did there. Bye.